Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. So in today's production, if you're my new subscribers, you are greatly welcome into the family. Thank you for deciding to subscribe. You are welcome. I appreciate you guys. So in today's production, we'll be making our salt and sugar body scrub. I am going to combine these two ingredients in the scrub to make for a very rich scrub. So watch on as I produce a salt and sugar scrub. This is a foaming salt and sugar scrub, and I'll be making use of my foaming bath butter. I've had this for a long time. This is a foaming bath butter. This already has been whipped. I whipped this and mixed in some oil in this foaming bath butter, and I've had this for a long time. So I'll be using part of it to make this body scrub this day. So let me first by combining my dry ingredients, and here I have my yogurt spa salt in here. This is yogurt spa milk salt. This is very good for the skin. It has ingredients that will help to exfoliate as well as moisturize the skin. In here we have vitamin B3, we have collagen, we have vitamin E. So this is a very good scrub, and I'll be using this to make my scrub. So I'll add this to the container. I'll be using all. So I'll empty this into this container. It's about 300 grams. Sure, this is 308 grams, or it's 300 grams. Into this, I'll be adding in my sugar, and I'm going to add in I'll add in 200 grams of my sugar. That's mixed for 500 grams. So into this, I'll be adding in my other powder that will help to, treat the skin. If there's anything on the skin, it will help to treat it. Here, I'm adding in my sandalwood powder. I'm taking that at 5 grams, 10 grams. So this is a super effective scrub. You can call it a whitening scrub, as this contains some whitening agents that will help to brighten the skin. Here I'm adding my kojic acid. And I'm taking that at 10 grams too. So here is 10 grams of my kojic. Into that, I'll be adding in my Snow White powder. You can use any whitening powder of choice, but these are just powders lying around, and I want to add them to the scrub. I'm making this for personal use. So it's 5 grams of my Snow White powder going into this production. To that, I'm adding in my bentonite clay. Bentonite clay will help to treat as well as exfoliate the skin. And I'm adding this in at 5 grams. That's 5 grams of my bentonite clay. Next to be to add in my cinnamon powder. I'm adding 5 grams of my cinnamon powder. This powder will help to treat body acne. It will help to treat body acne, rashes, eczema, pimple, name them. So I have in here my rice powder. So here I'm adding in my rice powder. And that is at 10 grams. I'm increasing that to 20 grams. So I have it just lying around the house for a long time. These are the ingredients I also add to my black soap when making them. So I'm just adding whatever is left in this nylon now. So that is about 25 grams. So next will be to add in my lactic acid powder. Here I have here my lactic acid powder. And I'll be taking 5 grams of my lactic acid powder. This will help to deeply exfoliate the skin. So here is all my dry ingredients, and I'll mix that up. So you know, whatever skin issue, this will help to treat, as well as open up your pores to allow your products to work. You are not supposed to just keep rubbing your cream from year to year without even thinking about exfoliating. Come on. And you want that cream you got to begin to work on you, to begin to glow your skin, lighten and whiten your skin. How is that going to work? How is that going to be possible? So with this scrub, you exfoliate the skin and let out the dead cells, dead skin, and open up the pores so that your lotion, that lotion of yours that you think is not working, will begin to work. Okay, guys. So I'll set this aside and bring in my foaming bath butter. So into this container, I'll be measuring out my foaming bath butter. So let me take 100 grams of this. I'll work with 100 grams first. And if that is not enough, I'll scoop in more. So that is 100 grams of my foaming bath butter. I already whipped this. So thank God I did that before now, because there's nothing like lights now. So I'll just mix. I'll mix that up. If you want me to drop a video on how to make a foaming bath butter, I will do that in future when I get my SCI. So into this, I'll be adding in more of my glycerin, as well as my cocoa butane. Remember, this already have cocoa butane in it. I just felt I should add a little more. This has been sitting for such a long time, so I'll just add a little more to it. So that will be to loosen it further. Here is my cocoa butane, and I'll be adding in 20 grams more. That's 20 grams of my cocoa butter. I'll add in my glycerin for additional moisture. I'm adding 10 grams of my glycerin. That is above 10. Okay guys, I'll go in with my hot oil. This is my Snow White hot oil DIY. If you want to watch a video on how I make this hot oil, the video is in the channel on how to make your hot oil. So I'll be adding this to the production. So I'll add in that at 10 grams. I'm taking 20 grams of my hot oil. I want this scrub to be really very fluffy. That's 20 grams of my hot oil. I'm going to go ahead to add in my preservative. Here is my German Plus preservative. I'm taking 5 grams of my preservative. And 6 grams. That's okay. Into that, I'll be adding in my colorants. Just to know which color to use. Let me use this fruit coloring. A drop of my colorants. I'm adding in tea tree essential oil. That's 10 drops of my tea tree essential oil. I'm adding in my vitamin E oil. I won't end this without adding in my vanilla fragrance. You can use any fragrance of choice. Just a little of that so that it can have a little smell, scent coming off it. That's 5 grams of my vanilla. Okay guys, I'll mix this together completely. So beautiful, guys. It is so beautiful. So I'll add in little of the colorants. More of the colorants, just more drop. And I'm increasing the hot oil, guys. My DIY hot oil. This container, please don't insult. It has been lying there for such a long time. So adding 20 more grams of my hot oil. I notice with bath butter, the foaming bath butter, the more you whisk and add in oil, you know, the required percentage of oil anyway, the more it becomes so fluffy and well, it will increase in size. It has doubled in size. You know, I took just 10 grams, but take a look at this. Let's fill the whole pan. So guys, let me cover this up and set it aside. I will gently introduce my dry ingredients into this. Gently introduce my dry ingredients. So I added a little of my colorants to give it that bright color. So here is our beautiful body scrub. So this is so beautiful. Foaming baths, using foaming bath butter, we got this beautiful scrub. So I'll add this to a container and we'll try it out. So into this washed and sanitized container, I'll add in my scrub. And I want to measure it out to know how many grams we got. Such a beautiful scrub, guys. Wow. So beautiful. And it smells nice too. Your skin will thank you for this. Oh yes, it will. So foaming bath butter is just a good butter for making your foaming scrub. You can make a foaming bath butter. It doesn't spoil. It can stay for years without going bad. Just be sure to add in to make it good and make sure it is well preserved. That way, for years. This has lasted for maybe 2 years now, the one I had. Okay guys, and sure this is a forgotten foaming bath butter and I decided to use it for this production. So here is the scrub, a beautiful body scrub. Let me make that very beautiful. You can pipe this into your container, but because I'm just making use of this, I don't see the need for that stress, because you have to still wash your piping, nozzles and all that. So check out how beautiful this scrub is. A mixture of sugar and salt body scrub. Wow, this is so beautiful. Let's see how it exfoliates the skin. So I'll set the scrub aside and so to use this scrub, you can first wash your body with your sponge in soap to wash out dirt from your body, or you can decide to use this. Since this is a foaming bath butter, you can decide to use directly because it lathers. So whatever method you choose is still okay. This is a foaming bath butter. You can decide to use directly. So let's see how this works. Are you seeing it? This strong, this exfoliates, and it's so, it doesn't fall out. Yes, it doesn't fall out of the skin as you scrub. So when you are using this in the bedroom, there's no fear, oh, it is gonna fall out. No, it doesn't fall out. It doesn't fall out at all. And when this comes in contact with your sponge, wow, this will lather like mad. Do you see that? So beautiful, guys. So I'll just go wrist this cup. So guys, this really lathers. So to avoid water from pouring on this table, I took this container to one side and rinsed off the parts I rub it. So here is what came out of it. So it really lathers, guys. So thank you so much for watching my video on how you can make your foaming bath butter, your foaming scrub using a foaming bath butter. Please make one for yourself and enjoy this beautiful scrub. So easy to make, so beautiful, and this will sell so well. Thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. Thank you for liking. Please drop a like for this video. Share it to your family and friends. Tell others about Rosibella Naturals. Here we don't hide ingredients. We drop back-to-back videos on how you can make products for sale, for self-use, and for friends. So thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe.